I'm working on the 1955 Buick dashboard. These are those engine-turned, really soft aluminum panels that go behind the speedometer and all that kind of stuff. This stuff is very delicate, and it's all yellowed for some reason. Otherwise, it's really in excellent condition. And I was trying to figure out how to get the yellowing off without damaging them. So you can't do any physical rubbing on them at all, because it's like a little lightly machined surface. And this is nice and shiny here, silvery, and this is all yellow. But I did try some of this citrus strip, paint and varnish stripping gel, and I put a little bit right up there in that corner, let it sit for 15-20 minutes, and then just blew it off with some brake clean, and it brightened it up. So I'm going to bite the big one here, and we're going to put a coat of this stuff on here and see if it fixes it or ruins it. So we don't really know what's going to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on there. Put it on nice and thick, and I'm not going to try to rub the surface at all. I'll just dab it on there. So it's either going to fix it or I'm ruining it. We don't really know yet, but I'm up for the challenge. Figure if I ruin one spot on it, I might as well ruin the whole thing, right? I'm going to lay it on there. Trying not to do any physical damage to it. Okay, it's looking pretty good here now. Let's just about have it all covered. Put a little bit more in there. I don't know if how fast this stuff dries, but I do have some wax paper here. I was kind of planning on putting it on there. There we go. Made a big mess. I'm going to make sure it stays all wet. Get the air bubbles out. All right. And now we wait. This has been sitting here for about 20 minutes with this citrus strip and a piece of wax paper. I have absolutely no idea what is going to happen. So I guess it's time to pull it off. I don't want to rub it, but I want to pull it off and see if it's done anything at all. Because I have no idea what's going to happen. Wow, so far so good. It's brighter, but it's got a lot of stuff on it yet. Wow. So far so good. Now how the heck do I get that stuff off? I don't know if this is water soluble or not. I'll have to look. But maybe we'll have to spray some warm soapy water on that. But definitely the yellowing is pretty much gone. So I don't know if that stuff absorbed it or what. Alright, we're going to figure this out. I set it down in this pan here, and I'm going to spray some of this. It's just dish soap and warm water. I don't know what's going to happen. It's like a splatter all over the place. I'm actually splattering shit everywhere, so let me regroup here. Especially in my coffee cup, we don't want that. Hang on a minute. Okay, I made myself a little barrier here so it won't splash all over the place, hopefully. I'd actually put this in the sink and rinse it, but my wife is home, so I don't think I'm going to get away with that. So I'm going to just keep working out here, spraying this stuff on here. Wow. So far I'm pretty happy. And I haven't touched it with a rag or anything yet, so there may be some spots I have to do over, but so far it's looking pretty darn good. Wow, so far so good. I gave it a good spray pretty much all over. Now I got soap suds on it. What I'm going to do is go in the house now that I got the big chunks off and rinse it off in the sink, and then we'll compare it with the original piece. Just rinse this off with warm water. I had a couple little spots that just where around the edges where it was hanging on, but now, this is what I started with. See how yellow that was? That's amazingly bright and shiny. I cannot believe the difference. It's just crazy. Wow.